This article is out of Politico today, Thursday, January 22nd, 2026. You can feel free to cross-reference this information with your favorite publication. It is very well known. That being said, I'm not concerned about the headline there. I'm concerned about the subheading, which says, only 7 Democrats voted to give ICE more money on Thursday, a stark contrast from the 42 who backed the Laken-Riley Act. Now, let me be clear. This appropriations bill, this funding bill, would provide $10 billion, yes, billion with a B, dollars to ICE through the remainder of the fiscal year, which is now until September of 2026. 7 Democrats in the House of Representatives today voted with Republicans, all of whom voted yes except for Tom Massey, to give ICE $10 billion more dollars between now and September of 2026. This is not good enough for me. 7 is too many. In fact, 1 is too many. Unless you are a politician who is willing to stand 10 toes down and say we need to defund ICE or we need to abolish ICE, because by the way, ICE did not exist until March of 2003. We existed just fine without them. Then we need to talk as a nation of voters about whether or not we are going to keep electing them to keep their seats. Let's go through the roll call. Who are the 7 that wanted to, by the way, give ICE $10 billion through September of 2026? Number 1, Henry Cuellar of Texas. Number 2, Jared Golden of Maine. He's also a member of the Blue Dog Coalition. I'm going to talk about that at the end of this roll call. Marie Gluesenkamp Perez, she is from Washington. She is also a member of the Blue Dog Coalition. Laura Guillen of New York, I assume that's how you say it, or Gillen. Don Davis of North Carolina. Tom Suzzoni of New York. And interestingly, Vicente Gonzalez, who is from Texas and whose district lies on the Mexican border. I did say I was going to talk about the Blue Dog Coalition. Moving forward, I would not elect anyone myself. I would not vote for anyone who is a part of the Blue Dog Coalition or who seeks to be. That is because they claim to be fiscally and socially conservative, focused heavily on financial situations, the economy, and then defense. So this does include a more conservative group of Democrats in many ways. I kind of look at them based on the research I've done as more traditional Republicans and a lot less like MAGA. So either way, they all gotta go. What happens next? I'm so glad you asked. As per legislative process, because it has passed in the House of Representatives, it will now go to the Senate to be debated upon and then voted on. Now is the time to call your senators. I will put the phone number that is sort of like the hotline, if you will, to get in touch with any senator in the caption below. Start calling them, start demanding that they defund or abolish ICE, and start explaining why that is to you. If you would like a script for how to do that, I can put one together and we can talk about that. But for now, please start making calls to your senators. Any senator who votes to fund ICE is funding a domestic terrorism organization.